This segment is brought to you by Rouse's Markets. Feels like home.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very, very much. And you know, we have so many wonderful activities and events going on here in the spring. None more than the 20th Annual Jambalaya Writers Conference taking place on April 5th. Welcome to the show, Ms. Stephanie Chasson. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And so you are, of course, Friends of the Library Liaison and the Adult Services Coordinator.
Correct.
And one of those things that the library does so many different things and so many things well to really encourage people to read, to encourage them to really find ways no matter how old they are. But this Jambalaya Writers Conference is one of those ways where we get to see people from lots of different areas who are very, very well written, if you will.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so here it is, the 20th Annual Jambalaya Writers Conference, Terrebonne Parish Library, will take place on April 5th. We're going to go over all those things, but Tom Piazza, your keynote speaker, that's kind of cool.
It's very exciting. And I have to tell you, he is the nicest guy.
Oh, really?
We're very excited about having him as our keynote speaker, and he's also giving a workshop.
Okay.
So he, for those of y'all who don't know, was one of the writers on Treme.
Right.
He has he released the Audubon Conference last year. He does fiction, he does nonfiction, he does everything, and he does it very well.
Yeah, and so he's done, and the post-Katrina manifesto that he did, Why New Orleans Matters,
Yes,
was so very well received
absolutely.
because it showed a real life view and picture of what really happened.
It
And so
did.
really, really cool. So again, lots of things that he's doing, but let's walk through the conference a little bit to let people know what they can expect there on April 5th.
So when they come in on the 9th, they can register for our blind auditions where they drop off the first page of some of their writing.
Ooh.
And they get to have it read aloud and critiqued by Tom Piazza and several other publishers, editors, and writers.
Okay.
They can sign up to meet with an editor from the UNO Press or the publisher from Pelican Publishing out of Lafayette. They can also sign up to have lunch at our Lunch and Listen. Our jambalaya is back.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, if you're going to do the Jambalaya Writers Conference, have jambalaya, right? But
And
again,
we
jambalaya,
do.
white beans, bread, dessert, all available for $10.
$10 and
So cheap.
get to listen to local authors, poets, David Middleton, Ariel Francisco, Farron Clark, and Ed Hammerly discuss some of their poetry during lunch. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's just so very cool to be able to do that. And so if people want to sign up for that, how do they go about doing that?
They can sign up online through the Jambalaya Writers Conference.
Okay.
It's mytpl.org/JWC, Jambalaya Writers Conference.
Yeah, exactly. And so I love that it's affectionately referred to probably everybody in the know as JWC. Hey, are you going to JWC?
Yes.
Their event's coming up. It's on April 5th. We got to go to it, right? And so people will affectionately call that. But some of the people that you guys have, and y'all are going to have these different presenters, right? And these little breakouts where people can meet them.
Yes, we have a gentleman that designed and wrote and illustrated his own comic book. He is going to come and give presentation. We have Catherine Connor, who is going to publish her first book, full book this year. She is a professor at Nichols.
Okay.
We have
Scott.
all sorts from
Yeah, Scott
all
Campbell.
over. Scott Campbell, who is the president and CEO of Pelican Publishing. So
Wow, very well respected.
very well respected.
Wow.
Very excited to have him.
And we've got Abram Shalom Hammerstein, is that right?
Yes, and he did a self-publishing conference workshop last year that was very well received.
Okay. How about John Paul Olivier?
John Paul's one of our board members.
Yeah, lives here.
He is incredible and passionate, and he's also doing a self-publishing with Amazon.
Wow. And we talked a little bit about Dr. David Middleton from Shreveport, right?
Yes, he is. He's the professor emeritus at Nichols also.
Yeah. And then Catherine Connor, you talked about, she's got that wonderful set of short stories,
She does have a wonderful set of short
The
stories.
Hanged Man, right?
Yes.
And so she's with Black Lawrence Press. And so just so very cool. How about Farron Keith Clark?
Farron Clark is also from Nichols. He does a lot of photography.
Okay.
And he's in charge of the Crown Project at Nichols and does some great work with the students there.
And then somebody near and dear to my heart, Pat Crochet, who was my drama teacher in high school. And I hate to date her, but so she's a little bit older than her 50s,
Just
is all. Just a little.
not barely.
Right, but barely.
Yes.
So she was very young when she taught it. That's how terrible.
Everybody loves her and everybody loves her work. And
Right.
her dog that she writes about is just really wonderful.
Well, she brings a dog to life, right?
Yes.
As she writes about him. So it's just so very cool. And then Lindsay Dugas, right? Dugas.
Lindsay Dugas, I'm really excited about her. She is a best-selling author that she's coming to give us some information on how to write a pitch.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. All right, Jay, put it up one more time. Want people to be able to know how they can go. It's the 20th annual Jambalaya Writers Conference. Just look up JWC. You'll be able to find it. April the 5th. It's an all-day event. It's going to be wonderful. Thank you so very much for coming on to share this with us.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it, as always.
Absolutely.
I look forward to y'all having a great day.
I hope to see you there.
All right. Thanks so much. All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular segment, but don't go anywhere. A whole lot more Bayou time when we continue.
This segment was brought to you by Rouse's Markets. Feels like home.